The Whitmore house stood at the end of Cedar Ridge Road, its white paint faded by 100 summers, and its porch leaning slightly to the left, as if tired but unwilling to fall. It had belonged to the Whitmores for 5 generations, long enough that the walls seemed to remember every voice that had ever spoken inside them. Eleanor Whitmore unlocked the front door one quiet autumn morning, the same key her grandfather had once carried in his pocket during the Great Depression. Dust floated in the sunlight as she stepped inside. The house smelled of old wood, apple polish, and something deeper, memory itself. The Whitmores had always been farmers. Her great-great-grandfather Samuel had built the house with his own hands after returning from the Civil War. He planted the oak tree in the yard the same year his first son was born, promising it would outlive them all. It had. Eleanor walked through the rooms slowly. In the parlor hung a black and white photograph of her grandparents on their wedding day, stiff and serious, yet holding hands tightly. On the mantel sat a chipped clock that had stopped years ago but was never repaired. "Time moves whether we fix it or not," her grandmother used to say. The family had gathered here through wars, droughts, and celebrations. Thanksgiving dinners had once filled the house with laughter, the table stretching so long that children ate on crates. But now the rooms were silent. Her parents were gone. Her brothers scattered across cities that moved too fast to remember old roads. Outside, Eleanor sat on the porch steps, watching the oak leaves fall. The land no longer paid well, and selling the house would solve many problems. Yet she felt the weight of those who had lived, loved, and endured here. The house was not just wood and nails. It was a witness. As evening came, Eleanor made her decision. She would stay, at least for a while. She would fix the porch, oil the clock, and plant a new tree beside the old oak. The Whitmores had survived change before. The house, quiet and patient, seemed to breathe easier as the lights came on again.